Good morning, welcome to yoga. Pay attention to your body coming to the yoga mat and sit in a comfortable cross-legged position, either Sukhasana or Siddhasana, or best is if lotus pose or half lotus, where your heel is in your pelvis, opposite pelvis. Full lotus pose is if you have both your heels in opposite pelvis. That keeps your spine straight. Ensure your body is relaxed. No pain anywhere. Pay attention to your breath. See how every breath coming in and going out feels. Bring your attention to your nostrils, where the breath enters your body. Your eyes are either gently closed or you can have a fixed gaze in front of you, gentle gaze. Hands are on your knees, could be in a Jnana Mudra or just laying your hands on the knees. Jnana Mudra is mudra where you touch your index finger to your thumb. You make a circle with your index finger, and the other three fingers are straight with no gap in them. That engages Jnana Mudra. Pay attention to your breath. Mark your inhale. As you inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, goes in. Deep inhale and exhale. Each inhale, see how the vibration of sound so happens in your body. And when you exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. See if you can bring a rhythm to your breath for our practice. And make 4 count inhale, 6 count exhale. Longer exhales have a parasympathetic impact. It activates the parasympathetic system in our body, which is relaxation. When you exhale, create a little constriction in your throat as you exhale. That's called Ujjayi breath. So you hear the breath as it leaves your throat. The best way to do this is if you can open your mouth and visualize you are creating a vapor in a glass in front of you, a mirror. That's how you exhale, but your mouth closed. exhale, you're creating a vapor in a glass mirror in front of you. The Ujjayi breath helps us to know that we are breathing. Take a few breaths. Find yourself grounded to the ground. The Mooladhara chakra, which is at the bottom of your spine. Pay attention to the chakra and visualize a root system that is growing from your Mooladhara chakra, taking you deeper into the ground. As your body above the ground grows with every inhale, exhale, you grow deeper into the ground, stronger. Inhale, you're growing into the space and your element, using fire energy. And in your exhale, you're growing deeper into the ground, into earth and water element. These are the 5 elements that creates all life everywhere, anywhere. Feel the connection to these 5 elements through your breath. And these are the 5 elements that drive our sense organs. Our smell, our feeling, our vision, our taste, all of the 5 elements, and our hearing. Start our practice. Let's connect to the sun energy. Visualize a bright light on top of your head, the crown of your head, full of white light. That white light is connected to the sun and it's pouring down your body, fully relishing you with energy that you need. And to connect to the sun energy even further, let's recite Gayatri Mantra. Bring your hands to your heart and start. Om Bhuvashvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om. Your hands to your knees. Your next, take a deep inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, bring your chin to your right shoulder. You start with the cervical spine. Feel the stretch on your left side. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, take your chin to your left shoulder. Inhale, bring your chin to the the center. Now bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Feel the stretch again on the right side, left side. Inhale to the center. Move your ear to your left shoulder slowly and feel the stretch on the right side. The cervical area is opening up, getting the attention it needs. Come to center, bring your chin to your chest. And then move your chin to the right side along the shoulder as you inhale, slowly going up. And you exhale, come down gently, slowly, with no jerking motion. When you're down, let's move to the other side very slowly. The left side, moving your chin, left shoulder and up. And then down. Come to neutral. Inhale, bring your shoulder up to your ears in an exaggerated way. Pull it up, exaggerate, and then exhale and drop all your stress and tensions down. Inhale, bring your shoulders up, and then drop them down in front of you. Inhale, raise your right hand up towards the sky. Feel the energy as you make that movement. Exhale, bring the hand down. Inhale, take your left hand up, slowly, all the way up and then down. Make sure you're moving with the breath. Inhale, bring both your hands up towards the sky. Movements are very important with the breath that creates your connection. Now clasp your fingers and interlock your fingers, palm facing upwards. Pull yourself up. Your palms pointing towards the sky, interlock fingers. Your shoulders getting pulled up. Your spine lengthening. Take a breath. Exhale. Now turn to the right side as you gently look up a little bit. You're stretching yourself on the left side as you're moving to the right side. Breathe. Inhale, slowly, gently come to the center. Exhale, stretch up and then move to the left side, creating a deep stretch on the right side of the body. Feel that opening of your right side. The blood flow, the plasma flow, the lymph flow. Inhale, come to the center. One last time, pull yourself up completely. Exhale, bring your hands down to your knees. Now bring your right leg to stand, left leg and left heel is staying close to your right hip, and your right foot is close to your left knee. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your standing leg. And then your right hand goes behind you. And feel the twist as you're looking backwards, looking back through your right shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Come to center. Stack your right knee on top of the left knee. So your right heel is moving towards the left hip. Your left heel is very close or right below your right hip. Inhale, lengthen your back again. Exhale, bend forward, stretching your hands in front of you. Trying to bring your forehead to the knee and breathe. And slowly come back up. See if you feel any constriction anywhere. Adjust your seating accordingly so that there is no pain. So your right leg is up. Bring your right hand up over your head. Put a bend in your elbow and bring your palm to face your middle back, upper back. And your elbow goes behind your head, pointing towards the sky as if supporting your head. Then bring your left hand behind you, your left elbow pointing towards the ground, pushing it in, then grabbing the other hand and pulling the two hands in opposite so that your elbows are pulling, right elbow is pulling up, left elbow is pulling down, causing your spine to lengthen. Breathe. Make sure your knees are staying close to the ground, your hips on the ground. Feel your sitting bones all the way to the crown of your head. And your breath moving from the bottom of your spine, taking the energy all the way up. And then on your exhale, flooding your spine with that energy. Breathe. Release your hands slowly. Bring your right knee at the bottom now, so your right heel is pointing, is right in touch with your left hip. Make your left leg stand up by the outside of your right knee. So make sure your left leg is on the outside right knee. Lengthen your spine. Bring your right hand to the outside of your standing knee. Left leg goes behind you and you're looking over your left shoulder towards the back and breathe. Feel that stretch as you're creating a twist in two opposite directions. Your top spine going towards the left, your bottom spine going towards the right. Inhale, come back up. Bring your left knee on top. the right knee. Lengthen your spine. Use your hands to adjust your knees. Inhale and then bend down. Bring your head towards the knee. Keeping your sitting bones on the ground. Straighten your hands towards the floor. Creating a deeper stretch. Breathe. Inhale, come back up. Bend your spine, bring your left hand over your head. Reach up, put a bend in your elbow. Bring your left palm to face the middle back or top upper back. And then bring your right hand behind you, put a bend in your elbow so that your right elbow is pointing towards the ground. Grab your other hand. Your left elbow is supporting your head. Right elbow is pointing towards the ground. Grab it and pull them in opposite direction, creating the lengthening of your spine. And breathe. It's a wonderful pose. This is called Gomukh pose, cow pose. It's a three-doshic pose, engaging your Vata, Pitta and Kapha to be pacified. And breathe. This is a pose of flexibility and strength. Next breath, gently release your hands, open up your feet in front of you, move them from side to side, and create the circulation. Inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale, glide your hands slowly down your leg towards your ankle, moving your forehead towards the knees, creating that stretch. Go deeper in every breath. Every exhale, you're going deeper. See if you can grab your toes or your bottom of your feet and pull yourself slowly and gently without jerking towards your knees, towards the ground. Breathe. Your feet fully engaged, your spine is lengthened, your hands are pulling, so your forehand, your bicep is involved, legs are involved. You're creating a workout machine out of your own body. Inhale, come back up. Now let's come to our fours. Our knees and our hands. Our knees are waist width apart and our hands are shoulder width apart. Wrist right below our shoulder, knees right below our waist. Inhale. Drop your belly towards the ground. Your head moves up, going into cow pose. And you're exaggerating your belly to move down. And your sitting bones open up towards the sky to create more room for spine to open. Exhale. Bring your belly button towards the spine. Moving your head down towards the ground. You're trying to look at your navel, putting a little curve in your back, pointing upwards, the cat pose. Inhale, come to neutral. Exhale. Draw your left hand out and right foot behind you. Your hand and your foot are in the same plane. And pull yourself as if somebody is pulling you with a rope in two opposite directions. Feel that stretch. Lengthening yourself from your fingers to the bottom of your toes. And breathe. Inhale, bring your hand, knee back to the ground. Exhale, now draw your right hand out, left leg behind you, and feel that stretch. Your supporting hand, left hand on the ground, is engaged with a little bend in your elbow. The body is active, no looseness, laziness anywhere. You're getting pulled. Your spine is getting engaged. And breathe. Inhale, bring your hands back to the ground. Now bring your right hand somewhat towards the center, right below your forehead. And as you exhale, bring your left hand to go towards the sky. You're twisting your body towards the left and looking up. Your right hand is lifting you up and engaged. And breathe. Feel the twist in your hips, your shoulders. Exhale, come down. Bring your hands back to the ground. Move your right hand to the right. Bring your left hand to the center, right below your forehead. Now twist to the right side. Bringing your right hand up and looking up. And breathe. Twisting your spine again, the waist and the shoulder. Feel the opening up of your hips, your pelvis, your shoulders. And breathe. Gently come down again. Inhale, exhale, push your knees off the ground, making a reverse V now. Downward facing dog, moving your heels towards the ground. Palms are engaged, your index finger and your thumb grabbing the ground as if you are climbing a rock, a little suction in your hands. Top of your head pointing towards the ground. Your whole body is acting, you're lifting your hips off towards the sky, making a perfect V. Weight is equally distributed between your feet, your hand. An amazing restorative pose. And breathe. Now gently walk your hands towards your feet. Bring your legs close together. Your toes are closer together. Your hands are touching the ground on either side of your legs. Your head is hanging loose. Bring your hands to your hips. And come halfway up. Lengthening your back. And then bring your hands down again to your knees and to your ankle. Folding. Breathe. And so as you inhale, slowly bring your hands to your hips and slowly straighten your spine as you come up. And let's experience the Tadasana. Toes are either touching or maybe little space between them. Open up your chest, the bottom of your feet. The weight is evenly distributed. Think of 3 pivots in each foot, one below your big toe, one below your small toe, one by your heel. There's a little suction at the bottom of your feet to give you more strength. So you're grabbing the ground with your toes, and then your ankle is pulling you up. Knees are relaxed, your thighs are turned inwards, pelvis pointing down, your belly pulling up, chest opening, your hands turning, your palms facing the front of the room. And you're looking slightly straight and down. And breathe. This is a powerful pose. A lot of poses lying down are Tadasana in lying down position. So you stay active like this. You can take yourself, and that could be another pose, but Tadasana is active standing pose. Feel your breath, feel your belly moving up, down. Now bring your feet slightly apart, maybe waist width apart. And as you put a bend in your knee, you're going down. Lift your hands in front of you, knife hands parallel in front of you. You're going in a chair pose. Your spine stays erect, perpendicular to the ground as much as possible. Your knees are parallel. Go deeper. If you can, inhale, slowly come back up. Now move your left foot up so that you are waist width apart a little bit more. So your left heel is perpendicular to your back foot. Back foot is at 90 degrees to your front heel. And then your heel is pointing towards the heel, not to the middle of the foot. And your pelvis is turned toward the front of the room. And now lift your hands back up again. Put a bend in your front knee. And we're going into Warrior 2 pose. You can go deeper, shift your leg in front so that your knee doesn't go past your ankle. And breathe. Gently come back up. Hands on your side. And let's do one more time. Warrior 2. Knee bending, your back leg is straight and engaged. Now move your hands in front of you. Your back leg goes off the ground, trying to come being parallel to your hands. And this is Warrior 3. This is a strength and balance position. And breathe. See if you can bring your leg up so it's parallel to your hands. Then gently come down. Straighten your left leg. Actually put a bend in your knee, the front leg. Bring your elbow to your knee and then bring your hand to touch the ground and twist to the right side, opening your right side up. Looking up. And then straighten your leg and going into triangle pose. And slowly bring your hands up. Your hands are up. The pelvis is pointing right down. You're going into Warrior 2 pose. Put a bend in your front leg. This time your pelvis is not turned, it's just facing down, and your front heel pointing to the middle of the back foot. And go deeper into this pose. Make sure your knee doesn't go past your ankle, and you're looking through your front hand fingers like a warrior. You're shoved between two panes of glass, so exposing the least amount of your body to your opponent, because you are in a sword fight. And breathe. And straighten your leg and dip your right hand down towards the right ankle, bringing your left hand up, and breathe. And reverse triangle. Inhale, come back up. Now shift your weight in the opposite direction. Your right foot straight, left foot behind you. Bring your hands up. Put a bend going into warrior two on this side. And breathe. Go deeper. See if you can move your pelvis down. The knee goes down. There's opposite forces. As much as you go down, your pelvic area is pulling you up. So staying engaged. And your hands are in the same plane. Straighten your leg, front leg, dip down towards the back. Left hand goes towards your ankle and look up. Bring your right hand up. And breathe. Bring your hands up again. And then shorten your stance. Now make sure your front heel is pointing towards the back heel. And then you're going into warrior one pose. Parallel hands, knife hands, moving up. So the hands are right on either side of this side of your ears. Your front leg has a bend. You're going deeper. Your back leg is straight. Breathe. And straighten you. Or rather, keep the bend. Bring your right elbow on your knee. And then twist towards your left side. Bring your hand to ankle to the ground. Straighten your leg. And now you're going into triangle pose on this side. Breathe. Slowly come out. Come up. Bring your parallel hands up again. Going into warrior one. Going deeper. Putting a bend in your knee. Your back leg is engaged. And then slowly move your hands in front of you towards the ground as you straighten your knee. Bring your left leg off the ground. You're going into warrior three pose. This is an amazing pose of balance and strength. And breathe. There's a little bend in your front leg to not overextend your knee. Then slowly come back down. Very good job. Now bring your stance a little closer and then come to the back of your mat. You're going on the chair on this side. And then go all the way down to squat. And then let's lay down on our backs. Bring your knees to your chest and just rock your back from side to side. Massaging your back. And then bring your feet to standing, heels touching your hips. Now inhale, raise your hips off the ground. Going into bridge pose, interlock your hands under your hips. Tuck your shoulders underneath you and pull yourself up and breathe. Your knees are pointing to the front, staying parallel, engaged. Feel a force from your belly button to your sternum, pulling you up. Inhale, come down. Push your hips to the ground, creating a reverse force. Straighten your legs. Breathe. Open up your palms of your hand. Moving into the very important pose, the last pose, the Savasana. Just complete surrender from your head, top of your head, all the way to the bottom of your feet. The heat from your navel, feel that with the breath, every breath is a heat that's melting the rest of your body, causing you to surrender even better. You are not the body, you are just looking at your body. Complete surrender, your belly melting, in a concentric circle, your pelvis, your heart, your knees, your chest, your hands, your fingers, palm, wrist, your feet, your ankles, all your toes, bottom of your feet, your shoulders, your neck, all your face, your jaw, your tongue, your eyes in your socket, your head, everything melting, relaxing, no stress. You're being one with the universe. You are the universe. Pay attention to your breath. See if you have been able to hang on to it with awareness. Slightly wiggle your toes, your fingers in your hand. Turn to your right side, bringing your knees to your chest. Going into a fetal position. using your right hand as a pillow to support your head. Take a breath. Using your left hand, slowly try to come back up, sitting position. Ideally in Padmasana, with your heels tucked in opposite pelvis, or you could be in Sukhasana or half Padmasana. And rub your hands, palm of your hands, to generate little heat. And bring the palm to your eyes and give your eyes the warmth of your palms. Wonderful energy. And then rub your palm all over your body to distribute the energy to your physical body. Give it more of it to anywhere that you have pain, constriction. Start our first pranayama, which is alternate nose breathing. You inhale through right nostril, exhale from left. We'll do 11 rounds. I generally do the mantra when I exhale, Om Bhurбhuva Svah Tatsavitu Varenyam, Sun God. If you don't have to, you can just simply exhale. Put your index finger and your middle finger to the third eye, looking slightly up so that it automatically creates the energy coming to your third eye. Use your ring finger to close your left nostril, and let's start. When you need to close right nostril, use your thumb. Let's start. Completion, bring your hands back to your knees. Next, we will do Vastrika, bringing your fist parallel to your shoulders. When we inhale, we will open our fist up, and exhale, we'll make a fist and bring it down. Let's do 21 rounds of this. Let's start. then come to normal breathing. So the first pranayama was for our pranavayu, second was for udanavayu, that is our chest and lungs. Third one, we move the bottom of our diaphragm, kapalabhati, for our vyanavayu circulation. We'll do 51 of these. We'll inhale, raise our belly button up, and then we'll strike the belly button towards our spine, and that creates the exhale. Inhale happens automatically. We'll do 51. Let's start. Inhale, raise your belly button up, and let's strike it. When you're done, come back to normal breathing. These last two pranayama, Bhastrika and Kapalabhati, if you have any kind of heart related issues, maybe do it in a gentler fashion. If you have acute heart issue, maybe skip it. But if you do it gently, it should be okay. You should do one per breath, one per 1 second. Our next pranayama is for our digestive energy, which is samanavayu. In this we will do 3 rounds. As we will inhale, and as we exhale, we'll bend forwards. We'll get all the air out of our belly. When it's all out, we'll move our belly left and right, gently, left and right. And then our lower belly, left and right, and up and down. And then we'll inhale and come back up. We'll do 3 rounds, one after another. Inhale, exhale, draw all the air out of your belly, bending forward, and then move your belly left, right, left, right, lower belly left, right, right, up, down, up, down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend forward, all air out. Move your belly left, right, left, right, lower belly left, right, left, right, up, down. Inhale, come back. Exhale, bend forward. Move your belly left, right, left, right, lower belly left, right, left, right, up, down. Inhale, come back up. Come back to normal breathing. See how your digestive area feels, the energy that you built up there. Last pranayama is 3 bandhas. And we'll do just 1 round. What we'll do is we'll bring the fist to our navel. Inhale. We'll execute first bandha, which is at the throat, Jalandhar bandh. We'll put a lock there. Second, we will put a lock in the second bandha, which is right by our navel, right above our navel. Put a lock there. That's Udana bandh. Third one is right on top of our anus muscles. The lock there. And then stay for 30 seconds. Then we will exhale gently down. So let's do it. Inhale. Bring your fist to your navel. Put the first bandha by your throat. Second bandha, second lock by your navel. Third by your anus muscles. And stay there for 30 seconds. We will close our practice with 3 rounds of Om. If you wish, join with me, bringing your hands to your heart. Om.